My father's family name is Perep, and my Christian name, Philip. My infinite tongue could make of both of names nothing longer than Pip. So I called myself Pip, and came to be called Pip. Having lost both of my parents in my infancy, my sister is 20 years older than I, tall, bony, and plain-looking woman. Joe is her husband, a blacksmith. He is a fair, calm, dear fellow. And everyone always say to me, "Be grateful, boy, to those who brought you up by hands." I used to be in the graveyard, and under long grass there is my parents and my little 5 brothers buried here.
Hold your noise. Keep still, you little devil, or I will cut your throat.
Oh, don't cut my throat, sir. Please don't. Don't do it, sir.
Tell me your name. Quick, speak out.
Pep, sir.
Show me where you live. Point out the place.
I pointed where we live, a mile from the church. He asked me about who I live with. I told him I live with my sister, wife of Joe Gargery, the blacksmith. He looked down at his leg, then held both of my arms and ordered me to bring food and metal file next morning.
I'm not alone as you think I am. There is a young man hidden with me, and that young man hears the words I speak. That young man has a secret. He has a way of getting at a boy, and at his heart no boy can hide himself from that young man.
I promised to bring the file and the food and set my face toward home and made the best use of my legs.
Where have you been, you young monkey? Tell me immediately what you've been doing to women with fair and worry. I would have you out of that corner if you were 50 bibs and he was 500 gargers.
I've only been to the churchyard.
Churchyard? If it wasn't for me, you would have been to the churchyard long age and stayed there.
Though I was hungry, I dared not to eat mine, for I have to save it for the frightened man in the marshes. I took advantage of a moment when Joe was not looking at me and get my bread and butter down the leg of my trousers. I was getting on toward the river, but however fast I went, I could not warm my feet. I knew my way to the gun placement, but in the confusion of a mess, I found myself too far to the right. Suddenly, I saw a man standing there in front of me. I thought he would be more pleased if I came upon him with his breakfast. I went to touch his shoulder. He jumped up, and he was another man. Well, he swore at me and left. Rude. And after a while, there he is, waiting for me. He was very cold and his eyes looked awfully hungry. I emptied my pocket. He shook with cold as he swallowed bread, cheese, fruit, and a meat pie, all at once, staring at me while he's eating, and stops every sound coming through the mist.
You are not a deceiving little diva. You brought no one with you?
No, sir.
Nor did you tell anyone to follow you?
No.
Well, I believe you. You would be a young dragon dead. If at your time of life you could help to hunt a beautiful man like me.
Fearing I had stayed away from home for too long, I slept off and let him work hard on his iron.